He wants to throw. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Raging Cajuns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Collins. He's going for a big play downfield. Snags it down the right side. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. This time on target. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Raging Cajuns want to move quickly. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Handoff from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Collins. He tries to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So the touchdown will stand. Penalty on the defense waved off, and the points go on the board. They'll start this drive with a pass. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Bought a little time, lets it go. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after.
play of the period, first down here. Hand off from the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Back to throw, it's Collins. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
One thing this defense...
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Pressure coming. And the ball's free in the backfield. And the fumble will go out of bounds. They'll lose a few on that one. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, you throw it.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And the Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, it's Collins. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets enough. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns! Here we go, set. He'll keep it himself. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man, it's Gibson. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most...
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Sets up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pick up there, gets him the first down, and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense has a...
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Collins. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line. He'll do it himself. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for... Quarterback on the keeper.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Collins. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
All right, so they failed.
Here we go. He'll start this drive firing. Extending the play. At midfield, he's got room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Wants to throw on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because
with the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?